Hey, this is Jeremy at Assembly. We have added a bunch of new cool features to our custom intakes. So I wanted to put together this video highlighting some of the features that weren't included in our custom intake tutorial. So the first feature I want to show off is we've added a bunch of new question types. This is a custom intake that I have in my account called Commercial Insurance Quote. I'm going to add a new space. I'm going to call it Welcome. I'm going to drag it to the top. And now we have a bunch of new question types. You can request an email, a date, a dollar amount, a phone number. You can also import questions from our question bank into your custom spaces, which I'll show you later. But right now I want to focus on this text editor that you can now embed into your intakes. And this text editor allows you to just type in whatever you want to either provide your clients with an explanation for what you need from them, an explanation of a particular question, or you could just put together a welcome message for your agency. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to copy and paste a welcome message that I put together. And you can even embed a video. I'm going to click this Add YouTube Video button. And actually, first I'm going to head over to our YouTube site. I'm going to copy this link to our explainer video. And I'm going to paste it in here. And there it is. And I'll just delete this question. I don't need it. And this is now my welcome page for my intake. Next, I want to show you subtabs. So first the client's going to start on this welcome page. Then they're going to move over to services, where we ask them which insurance services they're interested in. And then if we want to collect a little more information from them based on which service they need, we can add a subtab. Let's call this More Information. And now, as I promised, I'm going to show you our new question bank. Question. And here you can select from our entire question bank. Let's go with some truckers questions. So I'm going to search through our forms for the 132. And I'm going to add a request for a list of the applicant's drivers. And then let's also handle restaurants for... I'm going to go with... Let's take some questions from the Hanover Restaurant Sup app. And for this example, I'm just going to ask for gross receipts and years of experience. And we're good. And here are the questions that I imported. I'm going to delete this starter question. I'm going to add some conditional logic here. So this was for truckers. So let's say conditional logic, ask when which insurance services do you need is truckers, save. And these ones were for restaurants. I have two questions here, so I'm going to use our bulk conditional logic. And again, which insurance services are you interested in? That is for restaurant, add. And cool. So this one is all set. So now we have our welcome message, we have services, we have more information about the services, and then we have our other tabs, which I'm not going to change. Now we've added some more design options to help you customize your intakes. So let's click on design here. Here we can change the background color. You can change it to whatever you want, so you can have it match the style guide of your agency. But we've also added a bunch of options here that we have vetted to make sure they look good as a background for your custom intake. Let's pick this one. Cool. And now the other option is to keep the navigation tabs as you see them here, or to hide the navigation tabs, which makes the intake look a little cleaner for your clients. I'm going to go with that option to show it off. Hit save. And now we can preview this. So I'm going to hit preview. And this is what my custom intake is going to look like to any client that I share it with. So they'll start off on this welcome page. They can watch the video about my agency. When they hit next, they'll get to this question. I'm going to select truckers. Next. And we have this question requesting their drivers. We've also added more sharing options. To share your custom intake, hit share. And now you have 3 options. Option 1 is to send a shareable link. We've added an option to route inbounds to a particular member of your agency. So if I select that I want inbounds routed to Natalie, then when prospect fills out the intake, they'll be added to my Assembly account and assigned to Natalie. Natalie will receive a notification and be the producer assigned to that account. We can also embed this on our website. So I'm going to click Add to Website. You have the option to display your logo. Typically, agencies will already have a logo on their website, so I prefer to keep this unselected, but it's up to you. You can decide who you want to route inbounds to, similar to the shareable link. You can pick the height of the embedded intake, and then you can copy the code and paste it into wherever you want on your website. I've actually already done this to our homepage, and here is the intake embedded on our website. Any client that fills this out and submits it for review will automatically be routed to the member of your agency that you specified.